Critics calling out Hillary Clinton for supporting rapper Jay-Z, but hitting Donald Trump for his divisive, vulgar language.
We have a woman who is an inspiration to so many others. I thank her. I thank Beyonce for standing up and showing the world we are strongest when we look out for each other. And I thank Jay for addressing in his music some of our biggest challenges in the country. Poverty, racism, the urgent need for criminal justice reform.
Donald Trump today slamming Hillary Clinton for the double standard.
We don't need Jay-Z to fill up arenas, you know. And I actually like Jay-Z, but you know the language last night. Oh, he used every word in the book. I won't even use the initials because I'll get in trouble. He used language last night that was so bad. And then Hillary said, I did not like Donald Trump's lewd language. My lewd language. I tell you what, I've never said what he said in my life.
Let's take this to Vice Chair of the Trump National Diversity Coalition, Brunell Donald-Kyei. Good to have you on, Brunell.
God bless you. God bless America. Thanks for having me.
Is Trump right? Is there a double standard?
Oh, definitely. You know, when it's time to come for votes, she doesn't care the N-word, the F-bomb. And, you know, I find it interesting that was, you know, I'm a Jay-Z fan, but I find it interesting that she used that particular artist for that age of a crowd. Why didn't you find an artist that was going to maybe do something that would intellectually challenge the young people in the audience, but to use someone using vulgar language and stuff like that, it shows bad judgment, honestly. And you know, Bernie Sanders said she has bad judgment. Her campaign says she has bad judgment. So, I mean, it shows bad judgment.
Brunell, the Democrats say Jay-Z and Beyonce are good representatives for the black community. What do you say?
Well, what I would say is, like I said, I'm a fan of both, but what I would say is this. The language that was used, the F-bomb and the N-word, that was just ridiculous. It just makes no sense. What she's saying, Trump is a racist and he uses these divisive words, but the words that were used to be put into the ears of our young people yesterday, that wasn't right. You know, it's just sad. It's sad that she's so desperate for black votes that she thinks that putting on a show for them is going to make up for the fact that the president and her didn't do anything for the inner city of Pennsylvania or anywhere in this last 8 years, or the last for her since 2010.
You know, so we've got experts saying that, you know, to get basically to close out the race and to really win, you really do have to turn out the black vote. That will put you over the top. But the Clinton campaign is saying they are getting the black vote. And they're saying it looks like, you know, the black vote is solidly on their side, although in the key battleground states, it shows a different story. North Carolina, black voters represented 22% of the early votes cast to date this year. That is down from 27% of all early votes 4 years ago. Over in Florida, 11% voted early this year. That compares to 15% of those who voted early in 2012 of the black vote. You know, Brunell, The Economist magazine says that when it comes to the black vote, fear of Trump is Clinton's greatest asset, meaning Trump's leadership of the birther movement, advocacy of stop-and-frisk policing tactics, and basically flirtation with white supremacists. They're saying any black Trump supporter does not know what's going on. They shouldn't be voting for Donald Trump. What do you say?
What I would say is this. We know Hillary Clinton's campaign and supporters were behind that birther movement. And also remember, when Hillary Clinton was running for president against President Obama, WikiLeaks said she put out, you know, they were trying to put out that he was a cocaine addict and that he was a secret Muslim. And not only that, Hillary Clinton's mentor, Robert Byrd, was the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan. So this is what I'm going to tell you. They're trying to use fear to get the black vote. But what I will say to my fellow African-American citizens. If you really want to know what President Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton did for the inner cities, go into they're saying inner cities, go to the ghetto in your battleground states and look and see how your fellow Americans are living. They are hopeless, they are hurting, and they feel left behind. Take your vote. Even if you are registered Democrat, a lot of the states are split tickets. Take your vote after watching your fellow American in the eye, seeing that they are hopeless and hurting, and vote for change. Do not put your vote in the toilet for some entertainment. We need you to vote for Donald J. Trump, who is saying that he's going to put $100 billion into the inner cities over an 8-year period, and he's going to give school choice. That's what people should eat. That's what people can feel. That's what the inner cities need. Not Jay-Z, not anybody else, but they need jobs and good education. That's what they need.
All right. Thank you, Brunell Donald-Kyei. So good to have you on the show. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
You too.